What are G-protein-linked receptors? They are receptors linked to a GTP-binding protein. In order to understand G-protein-linked receptors, let's quickly look into the different types of hormones and their receptors. There are steroid hormones, peptide hormones, and so on. Steroid hormones are lipophilic and they can diffuse through cell membranes, so they have intracellular receptors. But peptide hormones are hydrophilic, so they cannot freely cross the cell membrane, so they have cell membrane receptors. Cell membrane receptors can be further divided into G-protein-linked receptors, ion channel-linked receptors, and enzyme-linked receptors. Now we come to G-protein-linked receptors. G-protein-linked receptors respond to their ligands by activating a special protein called G-proteins, also known as GTP-binding proteins. G-proteins are located on the intracellular side of the cell membrane. The G-protein has three subunits: alpha, beta, and gamma. When the G-protein is in the inactive state, GDP is bound to the alpha subunit. But when the messenger binds to the receptor, the G-protein releases GDP and binds GTP, and becomes activated. The GTP alpha subunit is released, and then moves to a target protein to mediate the next steps. After the action is done, the GTP alpha subunit deactivates itself by hydrolyzing GTP into GDP, via the inbuilt GTPase enzyme activity. There are three basic types of G-proteins: effectors of channel proteins, stimulatory G-proteins that activate amplifier enzymes that catalyze the production of second messengers, and inhibitory G-proteins that inhibit amplifier enzymes. So, what are the above-mentioned amplifier enzymes and second messengers? Amplifier enzymes are enzymes that catalyze the production of second messengers in the intracellular fluid. Some examples are adenyl cyclase, guanyl cyclase, and phospholipase C. These are activated by the GTP alpha subunit. Second messengers are intracellular mediators that bring out the biological response. Examples are CAMP, CGMP, IP3, DAG, and calcium ions. First messengers are extracellular ligands that bind with the target cells, such as hormones. CAMP is produced by the amplifier enzyme adenyl cyclase, while CGMP is produced by the enzyme guanyl cyclase. Phospholipase C converts phosphatidylinoacetyl biphosphate into diacylglycerol and inositol triphosphate. Now we come to the end of this video. Hope you have understood about G-protein-linked receptors. Thank you for watching.